Rymerpt PT, Robert C. Peters, 9624. This is my YouTube channel. I'm having fun. Just got back from the doctor. He gave me permission to put weight on my foot. That means I can walk around a little bit. Not so much, but at least I don't have to use a damn walker. And for long distances, the wheelchair is probably still apropos. But now when the physical therapist comes and says, no, you got to stay off your foot, I can give them a paper and say, Dr. Atrushi says I'm good. And a couple weeks he's going to pull them stitches out, but I still got to go the full 6 weeks on this antibiotic that's going into my arm. I think we're going to mess with some walnuts today, because it's been a while since I played with my nuts. Yep. Let's carve some walnuts. I got me a better glove too, by the way. So yeah, with this fine detail work, I want to make sure I don't biff my damn my hand. But you know what? With these walnuts, I think I'm going to just hold it in my hand rather than use the glove, because it doesn't blow off much dust. And so I'm not even going to wear my mask, which may or may not be a good idea, but I think I'm good. I'm not going to wear my glasses because I got to look at it and see. Anyway, I'm going to go raw. No protection. Commando. That's funny. Yeah. So, how y'all doing? How you all doing? Robert C. Peters is in the house. Looks like I got one person in here already. Ooh, hello. Hey, I'm gonna switch it so we go the other direction. There it is. Take a look around the room. Oh, look at my fancy socks. This is in kind of for Amy Jo. Hey, you got Bigfoot with a boombox. He's probably listening to disco. Okay, let's see what we got here. Can I zoom in with this thing? Oh, look at that. See, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning. Okay, I'm gonna reach on over here. I don't have my, oh man, I don't get to reach into my nutsack. These are just sitting. My nuts are sitting on the table. Let's see what we got here. There's a little bit of a face there. See how this center line's kind of like the bridge of the nose? You got an eye right over here. You got an eye right over there. Oh, that's even better. He looks kind of pissed. Okay, that's one possibility. Let's see what this one does. Are you... Oh, those two are... Oh, we got two stuck together. I don't know what's... Oh, it's oh, man. They're like glued together. I did that by boo-boo. But if you'll look, this one to the right already has kind of a face on it, doesn't it? You know what? I like the idea that they're hooked together. I'm going to work on these guys first. Give it a go, because right there's an eye, right there's an eye. Kind of right there. Whoa, close up. Close up of my nuts. Yeah, that's glue right there. And glue right there. Huh. Dripped glue on my nuts. Now they're stuck together. Look at that. Okay. Well, here we have kind of a nose ridge, kind of an eye right there, kind of an eye right there. I think I can work with this. I'm going to have them looking at each other, going, dude, we're stuck together. We're like Siamese. Siamese twins. Hey, hey, look on my nuts. Oh, my. Yeah, that glob of glue is bugging me. But with a little attention to detail, we're going to get her done. I'm going to start off with this. See this here? It's going to give me some grindability. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna give this guy some honking big eyes. That's gonna be funny. These burrs that I'm using, you can get like 12 of these in sizes that go from small all the way up to this big one from Amazon. And I don't know, less than $15. And boy, do they work good for making eyes. I've also used the smaller one for making scales on dragons. Really, really good bits to have in your arsenal. The machine that I'm using, this is old school, guys. This is a Dremel 245. Yeah, it's awesome. In fact, this other one over here is a Dremel 395 Type 5. This thing is awesome. A little bit smaller, kind of same disc. And I'm going to change out to a even smaller here in a minute. But people are always wondering, how do you do your eyes? Well, check it out. For those of you folks that like to play with your nuts, this is profitable. I sell these little suckers for $5 a piece. It works. It works. People are like, "Oh my God, he carved a walnut." Yes, I did. You got to be careful how hard you press, because you'll pop through. It's nowhere near as deep as you're thinking it is. That ridge looks like you got quite a bit of room. You don't. Just because it sticks up higher than the rest of it does not mean that there's plenty of room under it. Believe me. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. and pull. Push and pull. And try to stay right at the surface. Push and pull. Because the back side of that is diamond. Like the diamond burrs. And it gives you pretty good sanding ability. I'm going to switch burrs. Got to go smaller. Get my handy dandy pair of pliers. Press that button. It locks it up. Doink! I said doink! Excuse me. Oh, I got the hiccups. Okay, go smaller. How about a fat one? Now I have a my collet, which is under this. My little grappability thingamajiggy, it's called a collet, is set up for 3/32. These bits are 3/32, which means that collet is not going to accept an 1/8 shaft. So it just so happens that these bits are 3/32. A little bit smaller. You work a little bit more detail and more better. So who's in the room here? Oh, hello, Runic. Hey, nice to see you. Hey, you gonna drop into Delane's on Saturday night so you can watch me carve then? Because I'm gonna do it to it. Hey guys, leave a like, please, and pop in. Oh, there you go. Hey, are you gonna carve yourself? Or are you going to get up in there and show off? I'd love to meet you. I'd love to see you. We can go side by side. I'm not sure what I'm going to carve. I might be doing these walnuts. I might be doing some manzanita and make a little wood spirit. Not really sure. I haven't decided yet. But I'm damn excited about it. Okay, let's work on these eyeballs. That's better. Yeah, hell yeah. There he is. Hello. Yeah, I think he's done. I'm going to go over here and work on this other one. Because this other one's... Let's see. Nah, I'm a painter, not a carver. Hey, I paint... Or actually, I use Posco pens on walking sticks. If you go to my site and dig a little bit, you'll see the walking sticks I make. I sell them suckers for 50. I sell them for $50 a piece. I take just a regular dowel that you can get at Home Depot. And, well, here's one that I did for my wife. This one I put stickers on. That's cheating. But just a regular dowel. And then I wrap the top with paracord. Usually I use black, but she wanted pink. And then I put a stopper on the bottom And usually I use white stoppers. My wife wanted to be picky and do it her way, and she wanted stickers. I'm like, whatever. But I'm damn good at drawing cartoon characters, and I do cartoon characters up and down the walking stick, and usually put about anywhere from 4 to 6 faces, cartoon characters or full cartoon characters like Marvin the Martian or Scooby Doo or whatever. And those things sell for $50 a piece. I've sold like 200 of them. People love them. In fact, I'm currently working on one dedicated to Don Martin from Mad Magazine. I might give it to my doctor because he's hooked me up with lopping my toe off and making it so I didn't die from that damn septic or whatever the hell it's called that got in my bloodstream, and bad juju get in my blood and tried to make me go dead. And I said, no, me and Jesus are stronger than you, bud. And I got a doctor that's awesome. Anyway, let's work on that other walnut. My wife was picking on me and says, well, if you can do walnut, you should try a sunflower seed. So I did. I carved like 6 of them, and I had them laid out at a crafts fair. I got $2 a piece for those, for flipping sunflower seed, and all I did was touch it once, twice, 3 times. Eye here, eye there, and then a line across for a smile. But people were like, "Oh my God, he's carving sunflower seeds!" And it was it was easy. It looked stupid, but people couldn't believe that I actually did a sunflower seed. I tell you what, if she requests that I do a grain of rice, I'm going to have to smack her. Not that I beat up on my wife, but that's just not fair. Grain of rice. Good God. That's just plain silly. So, is Runic the only person in here? Who else is in here? I got watchers that don't want to identify themselves. Amy Jo, are you in here? I think Amy Jo's going to be carving. And I know that Perry, the carving wizard, he's going to be carving. So there's 3 of us that know each other. That'll be fun. I might have to do these walnuts then as well, because these are fun. I get $5 a piece for these at craft shows. Oh, careful, Robert. You already lost a toe. Don't lose a damn finger too. That'd suck. The doctor gave me permission for load bearing on my right where my toe was missing, so now I can walk around. But I still need a wheelchair for long distances and stuff. But big sigh of relief, because I've got nurses coming in on. Actually, I've got a nurse that comes in every 3 days. No, 3 times a week, and then I've got a physical therapist comes in once a week, and they're all like, "You're not supposed to put any weight on that foot." And I'm like, "Dude, I could walk around the block." "Yes, but you're not supposed to. The doctor said." So today I saw the doctor, and the doctor says, "No, it's good. Just stay on your heel. Don't mess up my stitches." And so I got home and I walked out, watered my garden, came back in and thought, "Hey, I'm going to go live so I can talk to Runic." Hello. Oh, hello, Matthew. The happy curmudgeon. Hey, Matthew, do you have a sticker? And for that matter, Runic, do you have a sticker? I'd love to have a sticker from you guys because I collect them, and I've got a sticker board like most of these carver people do. Um, yeah, I really, really, really want a sticker from y'all. Um, let's get into the. Send me an email. Sup, Matthew? Yeah. Get into my email, which is RYMERPT, the number 6, the number 3, at gmail.com. And send me, or get up in there and send me an email and say hello, and I'll send an email back giving you my address. If you can send me a sticker, you'd be a rock star. Love that. I need stickers. I need stickers. And actually, I have a sticker too. Don't have too many left, but for my Peter's Piper, because I do make pipes, 420 pipes, and I'll send you a sticker. We'll do a trade. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Happy Curmudgeon, you got a sticker? Runic, you got a sticker? Anyway, let's go back to our walnut. Beep. Oh, cracked through on that guy, but that doesn't matter. I got to go a little bigger here. I'm going to change my bit again. I need a bit bigger. Let's be funny. Got to set down my nuts. See, if you carve walnuts, you can tuck dirty without really tucking dirty, because I like to play with my nuts. That's funny. And if I had them in a paper bag, I could say I'm reaching into my nutsack. That's funny too. See what happens when you're 62 years old, but inside your head you're 12. Let's see here. I need something a little bigger, but not too much bigger. How about that one? Give that one a try. So we need to challenge Rusty for something or other. See if we can get him to put his hat up as a prize. I want that hat. God, it looks cool. Anyway, here we go. It doesn't look half bad. Okay. Hey, hit the like button, please. Appreciate it. So what do you think? Shall I continue on and carve another one? See what we got over here. We got some other ones, some other ones, some other ones. Let's see here. Oh, he looked good. He's got eyes all ready to go. I like him. You like him, huh? These are fun. I've got about 40 of them at the store that I sell my stuff out of. I don't know if I told you. I don't know Matthew and Runic so well, but there's a gal at a little boutique up the road a ways from where I live who has allowed me to display about 250 of my art pieces, my carvings and my walking sticks and so forth in her shop. She's given me 70% if she sells something. She takes 30 and gives me 70%. And good God, man, talk about an angel falling out of the sky and helping me out. I'm helping her out because I draw attention with these crazy things that I carve. People are coming to the store, and I do quite a bit of advertising for her because I've got 3 different TikToks. I've got a YouTube. I've got 3 accounts on Facebook and Instagram, and I just blast it with all kinds of information about what I do and where you can find it at her place. Is called Joe's Emporium. Hey, that's great. Helps both of you. Yeah, it does. It really does. And she's I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I've heard of it. She's also a Reiki master. So she does Reiki sessions in her store kind of after hours. She also invites the children of the community in, and they had a slime night where they made slime with the kids. They had arts and crafts things. Hell, I joined them for that. We made like a little keychain. And she also has an adult night where they get together, and she brings in a professional painter and they paint. And she's pretty business savvy, and she's attracting attention in the community. She's been in that location in Cool, California, where Highway 49 meets Highway 193 across the divide between Auburn, California and Placerville, California, in gold country over there by where they discovered gold at Sutter's Mill. And yeah, between the 2 of us and other vendors that are displaying stuff in her place, we're getting attention, and it's just flipping awesome. When I was in the hospital for 6 days because of my damn toe, I sold 2 items in her store. I'm lying there doing nothing, twiddling my thumbs, hoping to heal. I get a phone call. She says, "Robert, I sold something." And then she calls again. "Oh, I sold another something." I also take rolling pins that I can get at you know what? Let me turn this around. I take rolling pins that I can get at Goodwill, and it costs me like anywhere from $2 to $4 depending on the quality of the rolling pin. I take that and I draw on it with Posco pens, and I draw cartoon characters or whatever. At Christmas time, good God, man, the Grinch flew out of here. $40 for just drawing a Grinch on a rolling pin and then covering it with epoxy so that it doesn't wipe away. Dude, talk about a side gig. Yeah, buddy. Hey, hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button. I'm going to flip this back around and play with my nuts. All right, man, here we go. Boink. Gotta run. You guys have a great day. Hey, thanks for dropping in, Runic. I think that's incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you did hit the like button, right? Okay, okay. I got to be careful not to press too hard. I'll burn my nuts. There's nothing worse than burnt nuts. Jack, nuts roasting on the open fire. Hey, Jack, step away from the fire. You're burning your nuts. Oh, he looks sleepy. Push and pull. Push and pull. And be delicate. Because if you push any harder, you're going to bust through. And then you have a snack. Boy, he looks sleepy. So usually when I go to the VA, it's just crawling with people. Today was weird. My wife and I went a little early for my appointment, and we decided we were going to go to the cafeteria. And there was a few people, but nothing like what I'm used to. We had an awesome meal. She had scrambled eggs and bacon and a biscuit and soda pop. I had a humongous omelet, Western omelet, with all kind of vegetables in it, and cheese and sausage, and I had a coffee. Our bill was $13. God, I love the VA. And like I think I told you earlier, my doctor said that I can weight bear on my right because that's where they took the big toe. And that's a godsend because now I can walk around a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit, instead of using that flipping walker and walking around like Tim Conley's sketch. Good God, man. I'm 62 years old. I don't need to be walking around like I'm an invalid. Because that's bullshit right there. They take my big toe, and it's really not that big of a deal, guys. I can walk just fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play kickball. But you know what? I'm too old for that nonsense anyway. You know what really sucks getting old? I can't do slip and slide anymore without breaking my ass. You see, inside my head, I'm 12. I want to go climb a tree and throw shit at girls and go neener, neener, neener. But I got to be careful what I do. Okay, it says that's good. You veterans should be treated way better than you are. Hey, thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. In case you didn't know, I was on the Midway aircraft carrier I was actually attached to a squadron, VA 115 squadron. I was their cook, or one of their cooks, and the squadron was attached to the Midway aircraft carrier, and yeah, and they liked me a lot. So I got to cook for two admirals while I was on board, Rear Admiral McCarthy and Rear Admiral Brown, during part of my stay. And then another thing, which will really blow your mind. Every now and again, we would have what's called a dependence cruise, which means they invite the women and children on board, so that we can take them out. See, we were stationed in Yokosuka, Japan, and we would load up and take guests on board. Our crew was 4,700, and we would bring guests on board, which brought our amount of people that we had trucking around on that carrier to about 6,000 for that. And we took them out into Tokyo Bay and had an air show. And the air show, of course, you got people on board. You're not going to be gone forever and ever. I mean, we were out for a few hours and then came back. But you got to feed them something. And I was a cook, okay? I was in charge. And my crew of 7 work in the forward bake shop, which makes cakes, cookies, pies, donuts. For that one cruise to go out into Tokyo Bay and have an air show to try to feed everybody on board, me and 7 others made 40,000 donuts. Yeah, 40,000 donuts for that one trip. And it took us 72 hours to prep for that. You know those rolling racks that's got the sheet pans on them that you see if you pay attention? You go to a donut shop or you go to a place that sells cookies and cakes and so forth, those roller racks. We had tons of those roller racks full of donuts. And we took them on up to the, I think we took them all the way up to the flight deck so that they could have donuts and coffee, and good gracious, 40,000 donuts. Yeah, buddy. Robert C. Peters can make a donut. Oh, went through on that one. Well, I'll go through on this one too then. There he is. Look at him.
Hello? Hey. How you doing over there? Watch out for Robert C. Peters. He likes to play with his nuts. Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, yo guys. What are you doing over there?
Oh.
Huh? What are you doing?
Oh, we're just chilling, man. Don't look over here. Hey, go away. Leave me alone. Oh, my God. Yeah. Can you imagine? I'm getting hungry, guys. I've been at this 45 minutes today. Got to play with my nuts, made 3 little dudes. I'm going to go for now. I may come back and do some more later on. But for now, thank you for watching. I'm going to head out. God bless. And Matthew, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it very much. Take care. Bye-bye.